NNAMDI'S, www.ipobinUSA.org. Also, they'll be meeting some. Let me put this out before the women show up. It's let me get it. There will be peaceful rally in honor of our heroes and heroines on May 28, 2021 at the UN in New York from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All people from all the Eastern region and all lovers of freedom, including our Dudu and Middle Belt, they all requested to show up at that rally, May the 28th. You see, when we are talking about our survival, all those that have stakeholders, they are militarizing our zone in the name of Nigeria. Like we said, the only thing that will end our mess is for all these regions to pull out. Let me see where they are going to get their hands on Nigeria. Nigeria is the Fulani and Britain. Any other part, be you Dudua, be you Middle Belt, doing anything extraordinary, you're wasting your time. You're not giant of anything. You're not giant of anybody. You cannot even protect your territory. They're coming in from Niger, and somebody is from the US coming to give you military assistance, and somebody from Britain is coming to train you. And these are people that have vested interest, not your welfare, not your well-being. Upon all the killings, Boko Haram, Meiti Allah, and they have them as terrorists. They are in the government, and they are still giving them training. Beyond my imagination. It's beyond my imagination. The only thing that will save the Oduduwas, you are black, you are African, is to be free from their contraption. The only thing that will save Middle Belt is to be free from that contraption. The only thing that will save the Biafrans is to be free from that contraption. But if you keep dreaming about Nigeria, you will never be free, and it will be worse. It will be worse. As we are talking about what we are facing, they are implementing their Sharia agenda every day, and now they speak with authority. They speak with authority. And then you wonder what people are saying and what they are dreaming about. Let me give you a take as to what I'm saying. Sokoto government approves 155 million naira for Islamic scholars to spread Islam, Sharia reporters. Sahara reporters. The Commissioner of Information, Al-Haji Isa Galadanchi, stated this while briefing journalists after the State Executive Council meeting. Yeah. So they have completed their conquest of the South. So now they can spread the teachings. And you say it will never happen. And it is happening right before your eyes. No matter foreign interference, you will exhibit your strength, your willingness to be free. They are not going to, you will show that you want to be free. All the Oduduwas, you're gone. Biafrans, you're gone. Middle Belt, you're gone. So what are they fighting for? They that have Nigeria, let them keep it. Let them keep it. There's no policy they have made that benefits you or you've benefited from. And the most interesting, that all those that swear that we will never be free, each and every one of them that swore that we will never be freed, and they will rather see us free over their dead body. The Lord God is granting them their request. It is the request you made. We don't wish anybody dead, but stop killing people. Stop killing innocent people. The killings are too much. And what are you going to gain? Like you're implementing your Sharia law, you're killing innocent people. What are you gaining? And at the end, you will kill them anyway. When they even coming to London to establish their own Sharia law, how much less the zoo? You give them control, they will take over everything. And that is what you don't want. That is what you don't want to live with. They have their own agenda. They know what they want to do. They know when to do it. And the only way we can account for ourselves is to guide ourselves. That is the only way. When we listen to our leader, the broadcast interview he had with David Matsanga, you heard what he said. You had it. We can repeat it many times. That is our fate. That is our plight. That is our condition. That is our situation. It is a situation we have to improve by ourselves. If all of you listen to Mahi, I don't think he knows what he's saying because of the way he says things. That the women are here. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Mazi, Alozie.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
My
handing.
sisters, we are on the air. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm handing over. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Good morning, Mazi, Alozie. Good morning, my sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you great Biafrans. Friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, fighters for freedom, listeners of Radio Biafra, and the IPOB worldwide. My name is Dr. Tina Eberechukwu. I am a Biafra from the heart of Biafra land, or the province of Biafra land. We welcome you to our program this morning, this wonderful rainy morning in Texas. Today is May 22, 2021. We're coming to you from the United States of America on Radio Biafra USA, to Radio Biafra London, and also on IPOB Community app. Our leader remains Onyendu Chizitere Mazi NNAMDI'S. He is the director of both Radio Biafra and Biafra Television. He is a man who can speak and the world listens. And when he spoke 2 days ago, the world listened. And what he said was so reasonable that the world should reverberate and re-echo those words so that we will know what the ideals of livelihood is. Freedom, the epitome of life. We thank our leader. We thank Mazi Alozie. We thank all the radio personnel of Radio Biafra, the presenters who spend their time and give us their life to say these words to encourage us daily that we will continue to follow the same leader and go the same direction until our destination is reached, Biafra land. We thank IPOB leadership, ably led by Mazi Chukwuemeka and spoken for by Otuoli Mazi. Thank you, gentlemen, for the services that you render to your nation. Now we will introduce ourselves, and after the introductions, we'll say a few words of prayer, and we will launch into our theme and our discussions this morning. Our theme is, we are at war, Biafrans. Let's act wisely at all times. We are at war. Let us all act wisely at all times. My sisters, please introduce yourselves, and we'll start with Sister Kunle this morning. Go ahead, Sister Kunle.
Yes, my fellow Biafrans, greetings, friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom, listeners of the University of Radio Biafra. Welcome, all of you. As you know, this is another day that our Chukwuemeka has made. Our Chukwuemeka is doing it for us. No matter the condition we find ourselves, we have to be glad in Him. We have to put all our hope in Him, that we touch Him, we can do nothing. My name is Akunek. I'm always happy to welcome you on this day on Women Program. Thank you, my brothers, sisters, and friends, for joining us.
Thank you very much, sister. Thank you, Sister Kunle. Sister Celia, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My fellow Biafrans, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. We are so delighted to come to you today. Our hearts are, we are just encouraged to come, just to encourage all of you. We have come a long, long way, but we still have a long way to go. So even today, our word of encouragement says, let our eyes be opened. We have to be wise. Onye ndị iro gbara gburugburu anaghị ehi ụra. So my beloved Biafrans, let us keep awake. Do not be tired. Do not give up. Do not. The journey we are almost there. We are almost at the end. Hold on. Hold on. My name is Cecilia, and I'm from Umwaya. I just want to say, hold on. I hope we have a wonderful day with this discussion today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Cecilia. Sister Victoria, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. We are happy once again to come into your homes, to talk with you, to share our feelings, our knowledge. Today, please don't go far. Our leader has spoken to us, and they say a word is enough for the wise. We are here now. Are you ready to be a Fulani servant slave, or are you able to stand on your feet and say, it will never happen? Today, we have some of this topic for you. Please come and join us. My name is Victoria Uncle Abum Wafongwa. Welcome.
Thank you very much, sisters. Now, please, just a word of prayer, and this is a quick one. Hello, dear friends, bow your heads wherever you are. We are thanking Chukwuemeka for fighting the war for us, for beginning the war and setting it on its course. We know that the Janjaweeds have come to kill us. We are prepared to die for the freedom that you have already given to us. O God of heaven, Elohim Chukwuemeka, come and continue to fight for your children. We come to your heavenly throne this morning. We bow low. We worship you. We give you all the glory, all the honor, because there is only one Chukwuemeka, nobody else. There is only one God that we serve, nobody else. We do not fear man and we do not fear evil, because God is God and He has always been enthroned in our lives. That's why NNAMDI'S says we answer Chukwuemeka, we answer Chukwubuzo, we answer Chukwuwike aye, Chukwuwundu aye, Chukwuwu ife aye, and Chukwubu eze aye. That's why we answer those names, because we have never worshipped anything on this earth but you, O God of heaven. Come, rescue your people. We see your finger in what is going on. Come and encourage us, and come and encourage especially our young men and women on the ground, to give them wisdom, to give them the knowledge to do what they have to do to protect themselves, number one, protect their families, number two, protect our land, number three, and defeat the enemy, finally. We come to you this morning, bringing all these purposes because you have already made it to come to fruition. We beg every need we have to struggle to win this war. In your name, Chukwuemeka. We come again this morning to ask some important questions that have been raised in our hearts because of what we have seen in the media, what our leader has said, and what is troubling our people on the ground. So we come with this first question. Our first question this morning is, what is the importance of unity for us at this time of war? What is the importance of unity for all of us at this time? My sisters, I will begin with Sister Akunne this morning. And Sister Akunne, please share with us briefly. And remember, we have several questions today. We're going to share briefly and keep it moving because we want to cover all of our topics today. Thank you, Sister Akunne.
Thank you, my sister. You know what? First of all, I'm going to call on Eastern politicians, Biafra politicians, Ndiozis, traditional rulers. It is your responsibility to join hands in this fight that is on our doorsteps, so that Biafra will quickly restore. Our people have been suffering a lot. This struggle, this fighting, we can not leave it for one man. What if we don't have NNAMDI'S? What happened to these Eastern governors, traditional rulers, and all those people who are supposed to do something in their land to save their people, and they fail to do it? I'm calling all of you this morning that if you don't know, you have to know it. What is happening in Igbo State? What is happening in Abia? In Ibocha? In all these places, our people are defending us. And they are being killed, kidnapped, and tortured. And nobody says nothing. And nobody is held accountable for what is happening. You know, today and forever, I'm asking Chukwuemeka, to bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if it's not him, if it's not with us, I don't know what will happen to our people. By now, the Fulanis should have completed their evil work. Biafra rulers, the traditional rulers, the rabbi, the church leaders. Do you know one thing? That the Israel rabbi, those people responsible in the Israel church, they bless their soldiers and bless their guns before they set out for battle. And with their Torah, the Bible they use it to bless them. Our people, traditional rulers, religious, the priests, we should learn a lot from the Israel people. They're supposed to be our neighbors. We have to learn good things and not imitate bad things. Listen, today, as it is now, sometimes I ask myself, what is wrong with our people? What is wrong with us? Why are we not united in fighting our enemies? Rather, those who fight to defend us, we fight against them. Why should that be happening? What is going on? As I said in Imo State, in Igbocha, in Enugu, in Abia, what is happening? Where people are executed with no mercy. What crime have they committed? Because they are asking for one thing, to be free. Is that a sin? To ask for freedom? I don't think it is a sin. It's the right thing for a right person to do. You see? Our IDOP are being killed everywhere. Why should that happen? Do the Fulani herdsmen know the houses of these people? Some of our people were killed in their house when they are sleeping, went to slaughter. How do Fulani terrorists from the north, how did they manage to know these people's house? It's our own people directing them, which means there is no unity. We are asking today for unity reign in our midst. We are asking, we cannot do this without unity. We cannot win this war without unity. We need unity in our midst, within our brothers and sisters. Those Eastern governors, you have a big responsibility. I know somebody is getting up, or some people are getting up. Please rise, because you don't hold us for what is important. By this time, you guys are supposed to know how much danger we are in. You guys are supposed to plan as quickly as possible. The Fulanis are not wasting time. I know that whenever they come to Biafra land, their plane will crash. They will kill themselves instead of killing our people. This is the time for our Biafran people, especially those in Biafra land, to arm yourself and to defend yourself and your family. Defend your brothers and sisters. This is working together. This is unity. When you do something together, it will be difficult for people to defeat you. It will be difficult for you not to gain your freedom when you are working together. But when you go outside to say your brother or to say your sister with bloody money. I always call it bloody money. This type of money they give you will never serve you for anything. Rather, it will destroy your life and the life of your entire family. Unity is needed in our midst. Unity is needed for survival. As all Biafrans know, unity will protect all of us and protect us from evil days. Help each other, and together we shall triumphantly win and fight. Fight and win this war that is coming. But if we are not in unity, I'm afraid what will happen. I'm talking to our brothers and sisters in Biafra land and all of us abroad. We can help anyway to make sure that the Fulanis, as our leader said, when they come to our land, they will go dead. Enough is enough. Unity is the key. Let us work together and let us restore our motherland. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Sister Cecilia, go ahead. Please add your quick response to this question. What is the importance of unity for us right now?
Thank you very much. I just want to add one or two words to what my sister had said. She's virtually said everything. We all remember on the 11th of May that the southern governors met in Ahaba, which is Asaba. For the first time, they were able to meet and come up with suggestions, came up with very, very important decisions which will help or which will deliver our people. My people in Biafra, can you imagine these governors met just once and they were able to come up with a communique which has now is reverberating all over Nigeria and all over Africa. Just with the one meeting they had. I want us to look at this. This is a sense of unity. They refused all along to come together. They refused all along to speak. But see what they could achieve when they unite, when they come together, when they put their minds and their brains and their mouths together, what they can achieve for the people. In as much as I'm proud of them, I'm not very proud of them. But what I am saying is that we can beg a leave from what these governors have done to come together and to be able to come up with these suggestions. When you listen to the news, every news media in Nigeria is carrying this. Every news media, it's all over the place. And everybody, people who have not heard, have heard. Even the deaf people have heard that there are governors in the South who can put their heads together and who can come together to take a decision about things that are happening in our area. Governors, you have seen what you've done. And I think this is a right step in the right direction. You know, in those days when we were doing physical activities, there is an activity we call triple jump. You take a hop, a step, and a jump. What you have done now is a hop. That's the beginning. It's a hop. And this is to say you still have a step and you still have a jump to do. That means you cannot stop at that time. Governors in the South, you cannot stop. You have done something. You've taken a step. That is just the first step. You still have many, many more steps to take. You must come together. There are many decisions you have to take. the insecurity in our land, you must take a step and say, this thing has happened and it cannot happen anymore. And you see, when you all come and meet and take a decision, the world hears your voice. The news media hear your voice. The journalists hear your voice. They don't have any option but to relay what you have said. They cannot lie about it because all of you are still alive. So they have to tell the truth. Even the Yoruba media comes to tell the truth of what happened in Asaba on the 11th of May. You see what power you have, governors. You've been belittling yourself. You see what authority you have. You have the authority. You can use it for the good of your people. You can use it for the good of your people. You can legislate anything you want. And when you unite, you can carry it out. So I just want us to say kudos to you. What I'm saying, you cannot stop at this moment. You've started on a good step. You must continue on it. So you see the decision you made. The northern governors are shaking. They are shaking in their pants because now you have stood up as men. They are so scared of you now. Their hearts are beating faster. Those who have not had high blood pressure, they are having high blood pressure because of this decision you made. You see how when you unite and you say something things happen. They have been uniting in the north. The governors in the north have been uniting and taking their decisions. Even Common Ariwa, they've been uniting to say we are not bringing any more food to the south. They've been uniting. You find Mieti Allah. They've been uniting and having their meetings. And you see, there is a very important principle I want us to understand in this matter. When you are divided, you are shattered. When you are divided, when the enemy divides you, then it means you have no mouth, you have no say, you cannot act, you cannot move. You become lame, a lame dog. That's what you become. But when you unite, when you unite, you can do something. You have united. They are all shaking in the north. They are all wondering what the next step is going to be. They are all shaking in their boots because of the unity of the governors just for the first time. So I'm encouraging the governors, you have to go a second time. There are many things you have to decide. You have to decide on these people killing your people, that they should all leave our land. You see, if you decide today that all these soldiers killing our people in Owerri, in Olu, everywhere, that you don't want to see them anymore in Biafra land, your words will be effective. They will leave. They have no other option. If you make a decision today that all these people in our land, wherever they are, every nook and cranny, they should leave. We don't want them because they have a bad objective. What they are coming for is to kill us. And you are included, governors. Ohaneze, you're all included. Whether you like it or not, that's what they have come. But if all of you will sit down today as the governors of the South and say, this cannot happen anymore. We want these people out of our land. These soldiers, whether they be DSS, whether they be Navy, whether they be the foot soldiers, whoever they are, they will all leave. So I'm calling on you, governors. Governor Wike, I'm calling on you. Umahi, I'm calling on you. I'm calling on all of you, governors. Wiliobiano, I'm calling on you. Ipazu, all of you. If you all put together your efforts, put your mouth together, put your heart together, and tell these soldiers, all these people killing our people, going from house to house, knocking on doors, killing our young men. And you forget that these young men are the future of our families. They are the future of our land. They are the future of Biafra. Without the young men, we have no future. So if you all governors of the South will come together and say, today, we are giving you 2 days, 3 days. All of you from the North, we want all of you to go back to the North. You'll be surprised what you can achieve.
We want the army.
So that's I clap for you. I am telling you, you still have many more decisions to make. And you have to rise to the occasion. And when you rise to the occasion, I bet you, your word will be powerful. Your decision will be effective, and it will be implemented. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Sister Victoria, what is the importance of unity now?
Thank you, my sister, for the opportunity. My sisters have said a lot, but I want to just add to what they have said. The governors has been called, and I must tell you that the Fulani cannot be rampaging our land if you did not leave our gates open.
Yep.
You left our gates open, and that is why they can come in. Because until you say, here I am, nobody will say, there you are. Now that you say, here I am, have not the world heard your voice? They have. But I want to address more the individuals. You know, if we have waited for our governors to get it together to this stage, we would have been drowned.
Yep. That's right.
So the power belongs to the people. If only they understand their position, they are only the stakeholders, but you have the authority. There is a trend going on. When the Janjaweed military catch you, when the Fulani military, Boko Haram catch you, you now begin to go around pointing at your brothers, at your sisters. Do you really understand what you are doing?
Yes.
Do you really understand that in case you die fighting for your freedom, that it is a badge of honor on you? Do you know that you are born for a time like this, to work together with your fellow freedom fighters? But instead, many of you shiver and pee on yourself once the Janjaweed soldier catches you, and then you are ready to divulge everything you know. You're ready to show them all ESN camp. You're ready to show them in fact, take them to people's homes in the middle of the night for them to catch them. You see, divided we will fall, but together we will stand. It doesn't matter how powerful they are. It doesn't matter the kind of weapon they have. If we can hold our places, if we can decide saying, whatever we are doing, we are fighting for one cause, and that is Biafra or Biafra. If you know that, you will not be an instrument for the zoo. You will not be an instrument for them to use to track down your brothers, your sisters who are freedom fighters. It is happening right now in Niger State. It is happening now. I know it happened in so many other places. What are you going to gain when you fall? You want your brothers to fall. Then the entire agitation is in vain if you cannot come together. That we are here, that one of the evidences, the power of togetherness, is that we have one leader on whom everybody else comes together. That is the power of togetherness. Biafra is now something that people want to know more about because we came together under Mazi NNAMDI'S. Do you know how far we can go? I'm addressing to you, freedom fighters, whether you are home and abroad. If you have decided to throw in the towel, if you have decided to be a Fulani servant, please do not drag anybody else along. A man like Ikonso, he fought until he died fighting. And even as I believe in my heart that his spirit is still alive, fighting still. That is the spirit of a Biafra. That's the spirit of a Mina. There were people that fought in the past. Even though they were hungry, even though they were sick, they had a goal. They stood together and they were able to withstand Janjaweed army together with other foreign fighters that came at that time in the war of 1967, 1970. They had nothing, but they made an impact, irrespective of forces that come around them.
So I must tell you guys, I saw a clip yesterday from a boy state. When they come with their bullion van, a lot of them to come and intimidate. At least they came out and say, no, this is a peaceful place. Go to Zambiza forest. But get ready. Our leader says it's going to rain, and when it rains, it falls. My brother, I may lose. My sister, I may lose. We are going to cry, but at the end, our future generation will no longer be a slave. If this is our personal resolve, coming together under one goal. If you don't understand that goal, please go and search and find out what that goal is, Biafra or Biafra, irrespective of the struggle we are going to go through. Together we are going to stand and we are going to block our land from the invasion of the Janjaweed. They will not take us over or rename our land. God has given it to us forever, and there we stand. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my sister. Well, do you know the only governor who didn't go to Haba was Hopeless Uzodinja? Hopeless Uzodinja stopped picking up our young men and women from the streets, from their homes. You were the only one missing in Ahaba. If you didn't get the communique, they should send it to you. They should come to you and read it to you. That we no longer want to dance this dance of the Janjaweeds that you keep dancing in Imo State. He goes around, he gives young men bar money. They call it bar money. That's what the money that you go to the bar to drink. They give them just a little money, and they put a listening device in their phones. So when they go there, they strike Biafra conversation, and when they have had enough, they push a button, and the Janjaweed soldiers will come and rally all of our young men and women who are in the bar, rally them up and take them. And when they disappear, nobody sees them again. Do you not understand that when they collect all your friends in the bar, that they do not come back? They're killing them. They're taking them up north and they're killing them. They are killing our people. Do you not understand that for you to get money to drink with is not enough for you to sell out? What kind of hungry people do we have in Igbo land, in Biafra land anymore? These people are acting too hungry. I have never seen this before. You're giving some money to drink, you go and make conversation and sell out a whole bar full of people. And your own brothers, your own friends are collected and taken away by their, whatever they call, Hilux bands. And they are seen no more, and you will do it again and again and again. And you're giving a listening device in this day and age by a Janjaweed soldier, and you accept it? They even let them get on the buses and strike a conversation in the buses. They go to the bars, they go on the buses, they stop a bus. Even yesterday, they stopped the bus in Imo State. And stopped the bus and said, you come out. They put them push those people into their own vans, and those people will never be seen again. How did it happen? It happened because somebody had a listening device that was planted by Janjaweed Boko Haram soldiers. This is incredibly stupid. If you have never, ever heard of people being so selfish and stupid, this is the epitome of it. I am warning and I'm telling all these young people who are hungry in Biafra land, you stop stealing each other. This is craziness. And this is Janjaweed of a governor, the administrator, the Fulani, whatever they call it, administrator in Imo State. Is one person doing this, actively doing this now, picking up our people and killing them? What stops you from killing the army that is giving you money to point out your friends? What stops you from killing Pope Uzodinma? What stops you people? You outnumber these people. They're coming and they're taking you up in groups and killing you off. Please, stop being this hungry. We have money to send to you. Stop being this hungry. We can support you. If you have any connection, call us. We'll give you money, but please stop taking money from the Janjaweed soldiers and pointing out our people. This is craziness. I have never seen people in war acting like they're hungry before. Stop being hungry. The hungry is destroying our unity. We want to present a united front. And please, please, if you don't have money, reach any of us who will give you money. But please stop taking money from the Janjaweeds and pointing out your friends and your relatives. Thank you. Let's move on to the next one. We know we are surrounded. We know we are surrounded. What should surrounded people, we already kind of talked about it. What should surrounded people be doing? Should surrounded people be taking money from the Janjaweed? Sister Cecilia, please briefly, what should surrounded people like us be doing in Biafra land?
Well, my Biafran brothers and sisters, it's heartbreaking to know that we have been surrounded. But think of it, where you are in the middle and people surround you, and you have to extricate yourself from all these people surrounding you. What do? You have to defend yourself.
Yes.
You know that it's a matter of life and death. It's either they kill you or you kill them. There's no other way. You have to be strong. It's like your house is burning and you're running out of the house. You have to put every energy into it. You are running. You don't even need to look back. You must move forward. You must be strong. You must you see, the things we tell ourselves is really what helps us. But when we know, when we see danger and we allow fear to grip us, fear makes you, it takes off the power within you. Fear saps you of any little energy that is left within you. Fear will not make you think right or do the right thing. But knowing that you are surrounded, and this matter is a matter of life and death, I am calling you on you all, young people, women in the market, old people, Ohaneze, whoever you are, you must be strong on your own. You must be strong. You must know what is going on around you. You must purpose in your heart to defend your family. You must defend your land. You must defend your surroundings. You must. And because we are surrounded, I am asking on all of us to be ready at all times. Whether you are awake, you are asleep, or half asleep, wherever you are, keep something beside you. If it's a stick you have, put it beside you. If it's a knife, put it beside you. Keep it beside you. Whatever you have to help you defend yourself, keep it beside you. Because you do not know. And also, like my sister has said, these people have given people listening devices so that they can hear what you have to say. This is no longer the time for us to make videos. This is no longer the time for us to talk foolishly. This is no longer time for us to laugh and to think everybody around, to be so naive that we think that everybody around us loves us. This is the time for us to zip our mouth. This is the time for us to keep quiet. We cannot be talking, selling away what we have inside us. This is the time for us to be determined. The time for us to close our mouth. The time for us to act at the spur of the moment. This is the time for us to be brave, to be strong. These people, they don't have two heads. All of them have one head like each of us. It's true they have a gun, but if you also keep your own knife and your own stick and your own weapon beside you, I bet you will be able to overcome them. Some of them have not eaten for some days. Some of them are looking like they are going to fall on their faces the next moment. My beloved Biafran, we are a special breed of people. We are a strong group of people. We are a formidable set of people. And when it comes to the time to show these qualities, I am asking that you be strong, you be determined, you be very courageous. In the face of war, bravery is needed, not cowardice. Bravery is needed. Be strong, be very courageous, be determined. And if you are in a group of people, remember, do not talk much. Close your mouth. Since they have listening devices, close your mouth. Let what you be determined in your heart as to what your next line of action is going to be. Do not give it away by talking. No. But be strong, be very courageous. We are a special breed of people. We bow down to no man. We fear no man. Therefore, my beloved dear friends, stand strong, stand tall. And I know that Chukwuemeka Biama, hey, he that fighted for us will do it. He will help us and he will grant us victory. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sister Victoria? Yes, sir, then what should we be doing?
Okay. Thank you, my sister, for the opportunity once again. Hey, dear friends, like I said before, it has been, the cloud has been dark for a long time.
It has been gathering. It's been coming.
It's a long time. And this is no longer the time to begin to ask questions. Our leader said, are people going to die? Yes. They will kill us, and we will kill them. We don't know who the people they are going to kill are, and we don't know the people who are going to remain. But I just want to ask you guys one thing. Can we follow the leadings of our leader? Many people that are being captured, they are getting them from their phone. He has said it long ago. Drop that phone that you're using. You have your information. They know how to go in there and get those information. Drop it. If you're using WhatsApp in the zoo, stop using WhatsApp. They have access to it. I've received many reports about these people coming. Get your phone, get all the information, get your contact, and now begin to do ransack it. You see, we are killing ourselves. When our leader says something we are not following, he is our chief commander or commander-in-chief. That is our leader. He's our prophet. He's our commander-in-chief. I don't know how many people, sometimes I begin to wonder, does our people, do they listen at all? Do they understand? Are you waiting for a leader to come to a zoo before you can follow what he's saying? We are surrounded means we are surrounded. They are there. They are bringing them in trailer load. He said that El Shabbat, all the top zoo, all the top Islamic militants are here. They have divided the nation into 3 places. They have been assigned. You know that you are now they have given you out. When you overcome them, you take the land. And they are there to fight with their whole blood to take over your land. And you are there holding on to your phone. Please, why don't you drop that phone? I want to say, don't give them your contact. If you know that you're a freedom fighter, why are you going about with your phone? Go and look for some toy phone that you can just use to communicate. Look for those toy phones. There are phones that are like 5,000, 10,000 or even less than that. Drop your main phone that they are using to trace you. For you to survive means that you have to listen. Our leader is giving us all the information that we need. For surrounded people, we are listening to him. We don't have anybody else that will command us and tell us what we are going to do. Our sister has said something about go get your knife and stick. But I'm telling you, go buy a gun. Even if it's able to. Yep. Even if it's able to. In fact, that money, it tells me that the zoo will get our people, and when they get our people, they make them to pay 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. They make them pay all that money. And this money, they can use it to buy something and equip the youth around them. Please go buy guns. no matter the kind of gun it is, it can get one person, if nothing else. It can reduce the number as well. For you to hang around and thinking that you are just going to stay there and our leader is going to do all the battle, fight and win, and you just possess Biafra. No! You have a role to play. You have a role to play. If my leader said you are surrounded, you are surrounded. But I must tell you one thing. One thing that will never die is hope. One thing that will never die, even though you see the army surround you, you have the faith and the hope that there is a God. If God has not given us given them our land, they cannot take it. No matter their number. This is not the first time. How many times were Israelis surrounded by soldiers? How many times were they surrounded by soldiers like this? But when that time comes, God will come in the middle and fight for his people. We may not have anybody fighting for us. That is why you that is busy selling your brand sister, stop. This is no longer the time. Stop. If not, all the saboteurs, you will die with the money they're giving you in between your teeth. You will not even swallow it before you die. That is how it is. Because this is a sacred war. This is a sacred fight. Go use that money you're going to give to Janjaweed. Go use it to buy another phone. All those people that will raise money, go use it and get guns for the people. Go get it. They are coming with guns. They are not coming with sticks. They are not coming with knives. They are no longer coming with daggers. They are coming with machetes. Go get it, even if it's able to go get it. You are surrounded means you are surrounded. We are numbered them means we are numbered them. But he that is with us is greater, and that is our God. He will fight for us, but you cannot fold your hand and watch. Everybody get on board. First of all, do the first thing that you need to do. First of all, follow our leader's instructions. If he said drop your food, drop it now. Go look for a person to just make a call. Those who have phone and you can take pictures from distance, take pictures from distance. But those of you who are active have only a communication device, and that is all you need. The time has come. No more to be said. We are waiting. Biafra or Biafra, and nothing more. Thank you.
Sister Kunne.
Yes, my sisters, you have said it all. You have said it all. I say NNAMDI'S si onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ anaghị achụ oke. Meaning that someone whose house is on fire will not be chasing rats. My people, listen what we are saying. Right now, our land is on fire. How do I know that our land is on fire? I'm not at home. Why didn't you know that our land is on fire? What are you doing about it? My people of Biafra land, directly I'm talking to you. Especially those youths going around with your phone, as my sister has said. First of all, get a gun. When you get it, you see somebody coming to you. Before the person acts, as they approach you, you take their life first. This is what we are telling you. And we are fighting for our freedom. And you are fighting to defend yourself and your family. That's why you have to get something in hand. You don't be empty hand. Remember, this is the time for action, my brothers and sisters. The time for folding your hands is over. These people is in our land, our motherland. Everybody has to understand now that Nigeria you are proud of. The Nigeria you are proud of. The Nigeria most of you are proud of. The one Nigeria, the government, the terrorists have surrounded Biafra land. What did we merit for that to happen? The most innocent people in that Nigeria, we are the Biafrans. Why do we deserve this? Because they have planned it for a long time, many years ago, that they will destroy us. Why? What did we do to them? Because we can, we are not lazy like them. That's why we are hated. And it's a program
that they have to destroy us and kill all of us. They have to take our land. Go and slaughter everyone in that region. The IG police said it is the time to arm yourself. When you hear something like this, you don't just keep quiet, going around playing with your phone on the way. How can they be taking you? Even animals, they cannot be carrying them like this. Why do you allow these things to happen? Do you listen to our leaders? What our leader, Mazi, can say is advice. It gives to everybody. If you do, I don't think these people will be getting you so easily and packing you in their car, and you will not come back again. This is the time you guys have to understand what is going on. If you are not waking up now, it's time to do so. Please, brothers and sisters in Biafra land, put the work of Sabo aside. We can do it. If you want to do it, get whatever you can to defend yourself. Please. Sometimes I do think, sometimes I do think, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Why can these people treating us like that? They have done it tomorrow. Yesterday you saw it, and the next day you are out roaming without, with your phone. And in the second minute, they will be taking you. Don't have nothing to say. Nobody will talk about it. That's the end of you. But we have to start being smart. Okay, yesterday they took this and this, and you haven't seen it again. Are you going for them to take you? That particular road they blocked. Why are you passing there that day? Why do you want to do that? Going to the bars, you know that's where they get you safely. Why do you continue doing those things? Our people, right now, as they have surrounded us, our people in Biafra land have a lot of work to do. And we abroad have also a work to do. Some of us still stupidly does not support what we are doing. That's a Biafra thing. I'm talking of those, many of us here in the U.S. Does it surprise any of us? My sisters, does it surprise any of us?
No.
When our leader said that some of us here in the U.S. are eating hamburger, does it surprise us to hear that?
No, because we are not awake. We just don't care.
We eat hamburger. Why the Fulani terrorists have concluded their plan to kill all of us? What have you done about that? Our people, are we not ashamed of ourselves? I'm talking those I see, not those I don't see. Our nonsense is much due. Let us stop this nonsense. Biafra land is for everybody. You call yourself Igbo man, you call yourself a Biafra land. Biafra land is for all of us. It's not for the few people who are struggling to restore it. It's not. It's for everybody. If you are going against some people at this particular point in time that are fighting to restore our land, know that you are more than stupid. You never leave and come in Biafra land. I'm telling you. And those people who don't want to see or hear about Biafra, we never live in this life to hear or see Biafra. Please always remember that the persons, those that their house is on fire, will not be chasing rats. Those people will be trying to see how to contain the fire instead of gossiping, instead of pointing hand to your brothers and sisters. This is it. I heard that. I hate it very well. It's very painful. Your brothers working for you, asking for freedom. You didn't do anything. It's not a Boko Haram, it's not a terrorist that you will point your finger to those who are killing all of you. But you remember, after they gave you that money, you eat it, they gave that to your brothers and sisters. The next time, they will come for you. That's the thing they are going to do with all those governors, especially Uzodinjo of Imo State. Now I think that everything is okay for him. After this news, the next ones, they are coming to get these governors. It's time for them to make plans to save their people so that their people will be proud of them in future. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you very much. Brothers and sisters in Biafra land, is it better for you to continue laughing and enjoying, or is it better for you to save your lives? That's the only question you have to ask. If you're laughing and enjoying and going to bars and playing with your phone and taking pictures stupidly, then your life is not important to you. Kill the Sabo before the Sabo kills you. You see that brother who is coming to point at you? Take care of him, because he's the one killing all of you. Kill the Sabos. This is the time to kill Sabos in Biafra land. Please kill the Sabos. The next question, my sisters. Nigerian youth. We're talking about our neighbors to the north now. We're not even talking about Biafran youth. We're talking about our neighbors to the north. Nigerian youth. What are you waiting for? Nigerian youth that has no future. What are you waiting for in Nigeria? Sometimes I go to bed thinking, do these children that these people send to universities and colleges and these trade places in Nigeria, do they even think? You that your mother is sending to university today, you don't have a future. And these things are happening all around you. What are you waiting for? Please, Sister Victoria, please start us off with this one.
Thank you, my sister, for this topic. Anybody that goes to the School of Intelligence of Mazi NNAMDI'S will actually answer this question in one breath. The people are blind. The youth has no direction and no plan. They have been subdued, and now they don't even know what they're going to do. What the trend for most Southerners is how to head out of the country. Most Southerners want to be out of that country any minute, any time. That is just it. But the power of youth standing up and saying, no, enough is enough, give us back our life, is no longer there. But I want to encourage you, because you are now listening to the school of wisdom and knowledge under Mazi NNAMDI'S. You are now listening about other powerful men who have seen this thing in the past, and they fought it, and they ended up killing them. That it's time for you to rise up and take Nigeria in your hands, take up Africa, and the salvation comes from that zoo, because that is where you have got people are being educated, and they should have a plan for their life. Many of you go to school. I was just listening to one news the other day, and the news was that El-Rufai in southern Kaduna has fired over 7,000 people in the past without even paying them the money they owe them. Call it the arrears they owe them.
Yes.
He fired all of them, took away their job. And now he went back again, taking them all out, even in the health sector. They took them all out and fired them again, sacked them, take their job from them. And now the people are now waking up because he has fired the first group. And I believe those are real Kaduna people, indigenous of Kaduna. He took them out of job. And now he went back again and took them out of job without paying them. Is that the Nigeria you want to be into? Are you comfortable with these people who are above the law? They make the law for you, and they can never follow their law. They can put you in a job, they can take it out. I heard another governor talking about they are just lazy. They have nothing to do. And I was asking, what did you create for them to do? Are they allowed to practice? Even shoemakers that were there in Niger State, they dismantled the organization. You cannot do anything. If you want to erect a building, they are going to all come around you to make sure they take it down. This is in fact, this is a window opportunity for all the youth to rise up and in one voice and say no to this evil. You cannot stand still and watch Fulani send their way from the Sahel, from the Middle East, from everywhere, come out and take your land from you, and you're only wanting to go outside and live in their country. Many of you are living in Janjaweed country. You are living in Libya, even up till now. Many of you are living in so many Islamic areas, and they are leaving their areas to come occupy your land, and you are running to go to their land where they punish you every day. Some of you are being killed. Some of you are being killed every day, and you are happy. Happy to be there? No, this is the time. Rise up now, follow the trend, do something. We are talking to you. It's not only so many IPOB members have been killed. They were killed fighting for their rights. Now the entire youth, it is time for you to stand up from wherever you are, every community where you are, rise up and stand. Because it's either you kill the enemy or the enemy will kill you and take over your land. It is happening now in the Middle Belt. Their areas are being renamed under their own very eyes. They'll be telling you one Nigeria, and they are taking you. They are eating you up. One Nigeria, your land is going. One Nigeria, your resources are going, and you are there. Rise up. Rise up. This is your time. And that's all I have to say for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My sisters, I think we will move quickly because there's several other things we need to mention. I would like Sister Akunne to please address this one. Why should our people stop renting homes to police and the military people in our land?
Well, yes, our people should know better. They should know better. As Nigeria is a terrorist country, you don't pretend that Jews in uniform, they are better off. Nigeria is a terrorist country, and they training terrorist people as well. You know, for me not going so long for this topic, so let me go directly and say, let me. This is for mostly our Igbo people, our Biafran people. If you are renting a house to anybody in uniform serving Nigeria, know that you are renting a house for a terrorist. Know that you have given your life. Any moment, any day, you have given your life. No matter how much they pay you, that money will not serve you for anything. It is time for all of us, all of you, to open your eyes and see whom you are renting your houses or who is buying your houses. Because any mistake you make at this time, know that it's a mistake forever. Because when you rent these apartments for them, they are planning how to kill our people. Will you like this to be continuing? And know that when you do that, and our people knowing, most of us, I know many people doesn't care. Most of us who fight for Biafra, we will not spare you. If you welcome our enemies in our own land and cover them into your own house, your house may be demolished. I don't know. It may happen. I don't have power for that. So for that, be very, very careful whom you are renting your house. No? I just go directly to the point. Be very careful. Don't say this one is giving me more money. Money is what is killing us. It's what put us in the condition we are today. Money. Now we're going to stop this money and make sure we get this money in the right way and enjoy it. Yeah? So this is what I have to tell you. Be very, very careful. Examine very well. Make sure you are not renting your house to any Nigerian army, any Nigerian police, any of them that believe in one Nigeria that put us in the condition that we are today. Thank you.
Thank you. Let them go to their barracks only. They have military barracks. They have police barracks. Let them live in their barracks. They shouldn't live in their homes. Because right now, when you have them in your homes, you have an enemy inside your house. That means that they know where you sleep. They know where your neighbors sleep. They can point out who is doing what. So they have more information on you than you will ever get on them. They will never tell you what their military is planning, but they're in your house. They know when your child comes home from the university, to point out and he can be picked up. They know when your neighbor's child is going away, so they can come and rape his mother. So let me tell you, if you put any one of those people in your house, in the village or in the township, know that you have an enemy living inside your house, and that enemy will kill you eventually. They come to kill. Military, police, whatever they call them, DSS, there's another one that I heard of yesterday. They're all coming to kill you. Stop renting your homes to them. Sister Cecilia, let me ask you this question. What can we say to the world, the community, to appeal to them to stop selling arms to this Nigerian terrorist organization or the government? What can we say to them? Please say something.
So very much for this opportunity. When we fought the Biafra war in 1967, the world did not hear our voice. The world only heard the voice of Nigeria. We were barricaded on all sides, and it's like the world our story never went out. Nobody heard us. Nobody knew what we were going through, and our people were just dying. And those people kept selling arms to Nigeria because Nigeria told them a lie, that they were fighting against people who were coming to destroy Nigeria. But I'm glad that now we have Radio Biafra all over the world. Our people are all over the world. People are going in front of different embassies to demonstrate and to tell our story. We are much more vocal. We are all over the world. And we are telling the people of the world that we have been marginalized in our country. We have, from the very foundation, when your Yuga put this contraction together, we were not meant to be together. We were not meant to be the same country as Nigeria. And today, I am glad that the whole world is listening. And what's more, we have a formidable leader who can speak and tell our story. Who can tell our story? Nobody can tell our story as good as we can tell it. And I'm glad these stories are going out. Therefore, I am calling on the nations of the world. America is the first one. And we also have China. These are countries that produce a lot of weapons of mass destruction. America is number one. China is number two. North Korea is the third. And Israel is the fourth. We are calling upon these great nations. We are calling upon them because these nations, especially America, is standing on human rights. But look at our country, Nigeria. There is no atom of human rights. Because
it's not our country. Not our country.
That they are killing our people. Therefore, any weapon you sell to Nigeria, first of all, they will tell you lies that they are taking it to fight insurgents. They are not fighting any kind of insurgents. They are not fighting any kind of insurgents, not even Boko Haram. They see Boko Haram and they run away. So when they purchase these weapons and they bring it into Nigeria, they send it through their foot militants, the herdsmen, and these young children carry this ammunition, AK-47, all over the place. And by the time you know it, they are down in the east or in the south, killing our people. The religious leaders have been killed. The Southerners have been killed en masse, and they are still killing up till tomorrow. So the weapons you sell to them, whatever nation this is, the weapons you sell to them find itself down to the east to kill the people. And I just want to sound a note of warning to these countries. I mean, when you're dealing with people like Nigeria, you should ask yourself, these people, can they use their ingenuity? Can they produce this type of things by themselves? They don't care. They don't produce anything. All they want is to depend on other countries, to give them, to support them, to be mercenaries for them. They've been calling America rejected them. They've been calling on China lately, and I hear they've gone to China to buy ammunition. Please, China, do not sell ammunition to Nigeria, because they are not fighting insurgents like they want to tell you. They are not fighting Boko Haram. They are not fighting insecurity. They come with all these big words and good stories. They are not fighting insecurity in any way, but they are arming the Boko Haram, El Shabab. They are arming all these terrorist groups so that they can come to the south and kill our people. They have it in their brain. All they want is to commit a genocide, to wipe a group of people off the face of the earth. That is their plan, and that is their modus operandi. And I ask China, China, if you're listening, please do not sell weapons to Nigeria, because they don't have a good intention. All they want is to kill the Southerners. And I want to tell the world, the Southerners are a peculiar group of people. The Southerners in Africa are one of the most intelligent group of people in the world. And that is what these headsmen, these terrorists are trying to do, to annihilate us. It's only in the South that you will see a group of people who can make some contributions to the world. It's only in the South that you can find a group of people who can find answers to the questions that the world has. And these are the people these Nigerians want to eliminate. We must not allow this to happen. So today I'm asking America, if you can hear my voice, do not sell any kind of weapon to Nigeria. Do not sell any type of aircraft to Nigeria. Do not sell anything that will aid them to kill and to exterminate us, because the people in the South and in the Southeast are the geniuses of Africa. That is going to help Africa and the rest of the world. These are people you can count on. But when they are destroyed, a whole civilization will be gone. So I am asking China, I am asking America, I'm calling on North Korea, please do not sell any kind of arms to Nigeria, because they are not fighting insurgents, they are not fighting insecurity, they are not fighting the militants coming from the north, but they are sending all these weapons to the southeast to destroy the people of Biafra. So I am saying, please do not sell weapons to China. Do not sell any weapons to Nigeria. Do not sell weapons to Nigeria, because they want to use it to exterminate the people of Biafra. Thank you.
Christians. And Christians. So yes, thank you very much. We are Christians, and that's why the Fulani Janjaweed Islamization instrument wants to come and take over our land. This has been a long-standing plan that they made, and they want to carry it out now. Sister Victoria, now I have a different thing for you to please touch on before we conclude today. And that is, we want to encourage and recognize some of our friends in the West, especially the Duduwa Nation, freedom fighters. We want to recognize them for standing in solidarity with Biafrans and standing for the freedom of their people. Can you please speak to recognize some of these people and to encourage them to continue on, because solidarity for freedom is solidarity to save lives in that space right now called the people that are neighbors to the north, Nigeria. Thank you, Sister Victoria.
Thank you, my sister. Our people, the Yoruba people, I may not know your names, but we can see that your eyes has not only opened, but now you are taking yourself away from the cobweb of the North, trying to enrope you into their plans. You have been their errand boys and errand girls in the past. And now, by the teaching of our leader, you now understand that you have a right to defend your own nation, a right to stand up. And because you recognize that, now some of you, your rhetorics are changing towards Biafra. Some of you are able now to speak up and to say the truth. It's no longer the Janjaweed not to say Biafrans should go. Some elements in Yoruba land will also say Biafrans should go. Now you understand that we have a common enemy, and some of your elites are rising up to support Biafra. You now recognize that we have been marginalized. You now recognize that we are being killed all the time. And some of you are stepping up to say, stop the killing. Don't do it anymore. We want to recognize you. If any of you are listening, you will stand in the gap for the Yoruba people to understand that we can see what you're doing, the little moves that you're making. As you make this move towards Biafran freedom, you are also getting your own freedom. Mm-hmm. I don't think that anybody wants to live a life of slavery, and worst of all, slavery under Fulani Janjaweed Islamic extremism. You want to be liberated as well. Therefore, we want to say thank you for standing up for yourself. Thank you for supporting Biafrans. Together, we will work out of that company called Nigeria, and we will rise up as our own nation. I don't know your name once again, but if any Yoruba person is listening, just understand that we recognize what you're doing, and we're saying, hold on to that. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Since I can mention a few of them, one of the most widely recognized group is the Afenifere, what do they call it? Cultural group. The Afenifere are supporting their people. Gani Adams is one man who is speaking for the Duduwa Nation. There is Sunday Igboho who has come out completely and openly and said to the youth of the Duduwa Nation that this is the time to stand up and claim their own nation. The solidarity that we see, and then he made a statement last week that warmed my heart that said that an attack on the eastern part of Nigeria, the Biafra nation, attack on Biafra nation is an attack on the West, the Duduwa nation. So he's standing with us, and we want to tell him that we stand with him. Mayegun is this young man who speaks from London, I think somewhere in UK. And Mayegun is always inviting one of their, some of their very renowned professors and people who know what's going on in the Duduwa nation. to come and speak on his programs, and they are enlightening. When I listen to them, I understand more who they are. We want to stand with them. These are the people who are looking for freedom for their people, and the freedom for their people we shall make sure that they get as we gain Biafra as a nation for ourselves and restore Biafra as a nation for ourselves. Thank you very much, my sisters. I will give you a chance. I know Sister Victoria probably want to mention that the Ngwa people come on the radio. I was able to listen this last Wednesday. You might want to say something about that. And I want to say that the Owerri Zone will meet tomorrow at 2:30 Biafra time. So go ahead, Sister Victoria, and mention.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, all Ngwa people, wherever you may be found on the face of this earth. We know we are not going to be behind. We want to join our leader and move forward. And therefore, Mazi Alozie has given us a platform for Ngwa people to now begin to follow what our leader has said, work together how it's going to work for us, and all of us will march together as powerful Biafrans. Therefore, I want to use the opportunity to thank Mazi Alozie for giving us that opportunity. We thank our radio anchorman, Kelechi Ogbonna, who is doing wonderfully on that radio, and Vincent Eyemere. And on behalf of our Ngwa Forum here in the United States, in Europe, and Spain, and other parts of the world, we want to say that we have started something that is powerful. We are inviting all Ngwa people in the United States to join us, Ngwa people in other areas, in Europe, in Spain, to join us. Anywhere you may be found, we have a number. You can call my number, 202-560-1655. So we can include you in the forum. If not, listen to our radio on Wednesday, 3:15, which is 3:15 Biafran time, which is 10:15 Eastern Central Time. Join our radio, listen, and then you can add yourself to this moving program. We are moving. We are not looking back. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so very much. I also want to use this opportunity to say that our continental rep, Dr. Koro, the Central Zonal Coordinator, Mazi Ejiasi, and the Texas Coordinator, Mazi Ahuna, and my humble self, the Coordinator of 5UB in Fort Worth, Texas, Dr. Tina, we are inviting you to Biafra Independence and Memorial Anniversary celebration. It's not a celebration, it's a memorial. Next Sunday, May 30th at 12 o'clock. And this will take place if you're in Texas and you can hear my voice. Please join us at Victoria Park in Irving. It is at 3051 3051 Northgate Drive, Irving, Texas, 75062. This will be a big celebration. We have not met together for nearly 2 years. And we are coming together to celebrate this memorial and independence anniversary. We're going to have fun and games. We're going to have speeches, and we're going to raise Biafra flag high. And we are going to have all these dignitaries to come and join us and speak to us about their experience fighting for Biafra. And some of our veterans will join us as well. We'll have a veteran called Evangelist Agu, Eberechukwu Agu, will join us to speak about the Biafran War and the experiences he had. So please join us in Irving, Texas on that day, next Sunday, not this tomorrow, but next Sunday, May 30th. Thank you. My sisters, if you have anything for the good of the group, please say it now before we sign off the air.
My fellow Biafrans, I just want to encourage you. Don't let fear grip you. Be strong, be very courageous, be wise, be vigilant. Be vigilant. Defend yourself. Defend your family. Defend your home. Defend the land. We are praying for you. Be strong. Be very courageous.
Thank you. Mr. Kunle, do you have anything for the good of the group?
Yes, I'm going to say thank you for listening to us. You know what? I think all the world know what is happening in Nigeria, and they know Nigeria as a terrorist country. I will be surprised if any country are selling guns to Nigeria, and they know that when they do, that particular country will be our enemies forever. Know that the wicked will never go unpunished. Whatever Nigeria sows, that Nigeria will reap. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mazi Alozie, we are at the end of our time with you this morning. Thank you very much for yielding your time on the air to us to say our small bit and add to the encouragement of our people.
Thank you very much for the program. I enjoyed it, and I'm expecting you all again next week. And,
thank you.
Thank you. And
have a good Saturday.
Yeah. In addition to what you said, I would like if we're a group, if that just like we have Ongwa, if anybody is interested in.
We might come with our new group.
I would like if we're a group, if that just like we have Ongwa. If anybody is interested in,
we might come with our new group. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the program. And that's where bye-bye. That's where we'll end their broadcast for the day. We'll expect them next weekend. And like I said, it is information. Get the people involved, then you see the result. People must be involved. We've seen the way they pick up our people. You can say you're not IPOB, but you are a Biafran. You see, they don't know who is who. They only see you. You are Igbo. Be you in Iguacha, be you in Ahaba, be you wherever you are, they see you, they see blood. They see you, kill them. Shoot at sight. And you're telling me you're a Nigerian. What else do you need? What else do you need? They don't care for you. They've never cared for you. They have never given a damn about you. Before the women came, you heard what one of the sheiks and whatever rank he holds said. They're going to give 155 million to spread Sharia. But you can't drink beer. All your freedom is gone. I was watching the celebration that people were having about Igbo culture, and it'll be gone. You won't have any. Did you see them attacking masquerades? You saw it. Those are your culture. They are with impunity attacking your culture. And at the end, you will not have anything left. They are stripping you one by one, inch by inch. And you have people that tell you they are one Nigerianist. It will be done on you very soon. You're making your life difficult. If you fail to relate with our leader, if you fail to understand the heinous conspiracy leveled on you and the hands of international nations, especially the so-called First World, why are they against you? Your resources. A tiny country in Europe will be independent, but they are telling you 220 million. You are a giant that can produce even a toothpick or cotton swab. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Okay, that line is gone. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA, and we are coming to you through our community radio, IPOB Community Radio, Radio Biafra, directed by our leader Mazi NNAMDI'S. And as usual, Mazi Alozie. We can do this in a very peaceful way. If all these unions, those that form this union say we are done, there's nothing anybody can do. They will deal with us individually. US can send their representative to Duduwa. You can send your representative to Biafra. You can send your envoy to Middle Belt. And already you have one in Nigeria. That is the Arewa North. So that's what we are looking at. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Go ahead, your name and where your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu. Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu is calling from Volafo.
Welcome, Chima.
Volafo is in the local government. We Biafra land. I appreciate how you have made every one of us to see this glorious day. More regard go to Chukwuemeka, and also our leader Mazi NNAMDI'S, who made us to all of us to start reasoning like a human being. And I say may God reward him and protect him and guide him. Whoever that bless him, may God bless the person. And our ESN, wherever they are, may God protect them and guide them. And I use what is Psalm 91 and protect them in their going and their coming back. And Psalm 35 against whoever that caused them, may God cause the person and his generation. In the name of Chukwuemeka, I pray. And every other lovers of freedom, wherever they are, so assiduously to that this glorious family will be restored. I say may God Almighty keep on guiding every one of them. In the name of Chukwuemeka. Thank you, Mazi Alozie, for welcoming me in this global family today, which is the 23rd day of May, in the year of our Lord Chukwuemeka, 2021. My contribution today is so simple. It's going directly of what is happening, because there's a question that one person asked me about this so-called Operation Restore Peace. I went to the station and intervened one of the officers, and they say that imagine somebody said that he should go and restore peace in the southeast, and they just asked me a question. Does it mean that the so-called southern like Medugri, them, Boronu, all these Katsina, them, does it mean that what is happening in the east now is lesser than what is happening, or is greater than what is happening in those sides? I told him that what is happening there is even more higher than what is happening in the east. And he said that they don't send them that side to restore peace, but it's coming to our own land where they are paying our people to say that they should come here to restore peace. If you go to that side, they will say that the so-called Zuani, they say that they are operating a shooter side. You are shooting people on armed people. Chima
Joseph, Chima, your report is mixed up. I don't understand what you're saying. You narrate it better so that we understand who is saying what to who. Say what you're saying.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying. Who said what and who didn't say what? Repeat that one more time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Repeat what you said.
So,
yeah, go ahead. Chima, go ahead. Repeat what you said. We did not understand your message. It didn't come out clear. You are free to express what you're saying, but all I'm saying is that we did not understand who said what. So you call back and repeat what you said. I did not tell you to hang up. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi Alozie, good afternoon, sir. My name is Chimeze from my proper location.
Yeah, welcome, Chimeze.
Ohamadike.
Biafra.
Thank you, sir. Ebube Dike Dike 1. Okay, Biafra. Mazi NNAMDI'S, may God bless you because you are our savior down here. If not for you, Fulani have overpaged us. If not for you, Fulani have overpaged us. But by your grace and by the help of Chukwuemeka, the God of Biafra, you've been able to reshuffle us. You've been able to drive Fulani away from our location, from our villages, and today we can boldly tell you that we can sleep, at least knowing that Mazi and the Kano is somewhere protecting us, and we will sleep with our two eyes closed. Ohamadike, I bless you. May you live long. May we see your enemies then go 12 feet under the ground. And we shall not rest until Zoo is totally destroyed from the surface of the world. Mazi Alozie, I thank you for your good job. I thank you for your tenacity. I can't really follow your program this afternoon because the radio wasn't really broadcasting. But I can tell you, Mazi Alozie, that the preaching continues, the fight continues, and Fulani will be the number one and have always be the number one problem that we're having in the zoo called Nigerian. Mazi Alozie, I am boldly telling you that Ohamadike has conquered everywhere. I am in the zoo speaking to you right now. Everywhere is they are in disaster. They are running around. They are terrified. They are all terrified, even in their Aso Rock. Mazi Alozie, I can tell you in the zoo that there is nothing that is working because they have all stolen all the money of the zoo. They have all sold everybody that is in the zoo. That is in the zoo, and nothing is working. Nothing is working. They keep deceiving themselves on daily basis. But we know that Nigeria has been crippled. Nigerian is blind, and he cannot make a move from that very location where they are. They are in Abuja. They are mad. They are terrified in there. They don't know the next step to take. Now, I want to pass a message to everybody that is in the world that is still doubting what the indigenous people stand for. Now, wait, let me tell you something. You that are doubters, you that are saboteurs everywhere, you that are all Ohanes and Digbo, Joey Bekoa and all the rest. Let me tell you something. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is several steps ahead of you, Janjaweed, you bastards. Let me tell you, you can never survive this. You can never defeat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can never go scot-free. We will hold you responsible and we will make sure we pass you to judgment and we hand you over to Elohim, and Elohim will decide what will happen to your miserable life. Mazi Alozie, thank you. I continue to appreciate every IPOBs all over the world that are working tenaciously, that are working formidably, that are putting 100 to making sure that this quest comes to fulfillment. I want to thank our EXN, our gallant men that are on board. I said it yesterday that they are the only people carrying fear inside the Janjaweed in the Aso Rock and inside the Janjaweed that are in our forest way back. But they are no more in anywhere in our land now. They have all run away. Mazi Alozie, let me tell you something. There is this place that I used to go in this my location, that when you come to that network, let me have 1 minute remaining. Thunder fire all the Zoom network. Mazi Alozie, there is this place that I always go. It's Fulani that is selling there. It's Fulani that is coming to patronize everything that they are doing there. It's Fulani that is coming to share money for the gullible Igbo people there. But today, I can easily go there. I am in that very spot now. But Mazi Alozie, I can tell you that there is no Fulani there. I am not seeing them again. Since you start your analysis, that should be around 3 p.m. I've been there. I have not seen any Fulani. Any Fulani. I think they said they don't fear anybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has defeated them and destroyed them. Mazi Alozie, I thank you. I thank our formidable leader, Ohamadike, one of Biafra. May your days be long. We will live and celebrate you forever, ever, because you are a child of God. God bless you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless the indigenous people of Biafra. God bless EX.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. The call number is +1 484767085. May I make a suggestion? My caller should only say their first name and say calling from your location. That will be better for your safety. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, sir. Dr. Mazi, Alozie.
Welcome.
Greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwuemeka, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Sugo. I am calling from my location. Yes. We will continue to say the truth because it is only the truth can set us free. A place called the Zoo, Zoological Republic, is a deep of intimidation, discrimination, killings of innocent people. It's what is coming out from the zoo. And the zoo is located in a part of a particular place called Africa. Yes, as you just mentioned, from giant now they are I can only say they are now ants. The zoo normally was to be the giant of Africa before. But the evil activities of the zoo now have brought them down. They are no longer giants. Rather, they are now ants. And they continue to insist, instead of repenting. The indigenous people of Biafra will say we want to be free. And freedom is a gift that comes from the Almighty God. And the Zoological Republic rulers and their partner in crime from other part of the world, they are conniving together, killing innocent Biafran for decades of years. We are calling upon our God, Chukwuemeka. They say we must be free. Anyone that said that he will not be alive to see Biafra, you will die, and Biafra will come. You know the reason why? Because Biafra is God's nation. Chukwuemeka created the people of Biafra. There is no crime for anyone to demand for freedom. The Biafrans that have been killing for different parts of the world, Biafrans that have been killed for years, in the sense of they are requesting for their freedom. It's a crime against humanity and at the same time, crime against God, the great human. So anyone that is supported like the evil ones in our land, there is a particular woman, they call her somebody, I don't know the name. You are supporting evil. You say that the governor doesn't have right to ban open grazing. You people are evil. That is the reason why all of you will perish. These people that is grazing in our land with their cow, killing us in daily basis. Have you come out for one day to condemn their activities? You have never. Now you are saying that the governor doesn't have rights. Chukwuemeka will judge you. Because you are the reason why we are dying here in daily basis. You are supporting evil. And I'm promising you that evil will follow you and your generation. Because whatever a man sows in this life, that is exactly what he will reap. Cannot run away from it. So for that reason, we are here, standing at the back of our leader, following him strongly because Chukwuemeka sent him the work. He has the mantle of the leadership of this beautiful, ordained nation that is setting examples to the whole world. And for them to know that God is still in existence. And as God is blessing Biafra at the same time, Chukwuemeka will continue to show his light to bless his own nation, Israel, to be with them continuously. Because the enemies can never wipe out the children of light on the surface of the earth. That is their wish and their plan. The mighty hand of Chukwuemeka continue to cover their effort. And that is the reason why we are still existing today. And we will continue to exist until the will of the Almighty God exists in our life. We must exist like others. And no one has right to deny that privilege of living on this earth. I thank everyone listening to me, our leader Mazi and the strength of Chukwuemeka continue to descend upon you as you do this wonderful work. Mazi, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That is the way it is. We have people that come to fight you, to take your land, and they are giving you ultimatum. When they can degrade governors from Biafra land from the south, they are telling you with impunity you don't have the power. or they have the power, then why are you one? Why are you a country? If all you say is all that will happen, what roles are the other ones playing? They are slaves. They are your slaves, and it will come to an end. It will come to an end. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Very well. My name is Chukwuemeka. I'm a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet you once more, Mazi Alozie, for all your effort. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi NNAMDI'S, for a time like this. I greet our women who have spoken very well today. Yes, we heard about the aircraft that was crashed, and so many of the wicked Fulani Janjaweed soldiers dead. This is just a sample to our enemies. Because ndị Igbo say na ehi na-enwe ọdụ na chie na-achụrụ ya ijiji. Ehi na-enwe ọdụ na chie na-achụrụ ya ijiji. Ya bụ ilu ndị Igbo. Onye maara Igbo amarala ihe m kwuru ugbu a. Oge ụfọdụ m na-ele anya ego ndị Naịjirịa na-ebupụta, Fulani na-ebupụta na-eke mba ụwa dum. Then lekwe n'anya ndị Ipob na peni na afọ a na-atụ na otu Chineke na-esi eme ka ego amụba. Then ya kpọrọ m gaa n'ofu ogo Jizọs nọ na-ezi ozi ọma na particular place. Ndị n'ebe ahụ agụụ bịa jide ha, a na-achọ ebe a ga-azụta ihe a ga-eri, ndị ahụ ga-eri. Ofu onye pụta sị na ya nwere mkpụrụ azụ, ya nwere bread oji, 5 loaf of bread and azụ oji maka naanị ihe iri. Mazi Alozie na ihe a na-ekwu.
Go ahead. I know you.
Then Jesus
Mazi, I'm not going for that. We have our program tomorrow for now waiting to happen. If you can suspend that,
okay,
and say tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
They call that small boy with that 5 fish and a 5 loaf of bread. Then Jesus looked up to the sky and called God and blessed the 5 loaf of bread and fish. These 5 loaf of bread and fish, they use it and feed thousands of men, men and women. Everybody ate as much as you can. And he told them to use basket and gather the remain. And they gather about 12 baskets for only 5 loaves of bread and fish. That is exactly what is happening in the term of this Ipob and Nigeria. Look at how many billions of dollars these people are spreading to the whole media. CNN, Al Jazeera, all of them, BBC, all over the whole world. And the whole world closed their mouth to assist the Biafrans. And God are doing it by himself. I think this will show our enemies that God is on our side. So, if anybody will come to this program and talking that this one say like NNAMDI all that, NNAMDI Kanu, you are just wasting. You leave those people, they are agents of Satan. Move forward. Oh, we won't get chopota Mazi Alozie because I'm going to chopota old music. Oh, we will onye were kwa na-akpọ azụ anụ ụka. Ya na n'ihe m na-ekwu.
Go ahead.
Hello.
We are listening. Hurry up because
yes.
We don't have much time.
Try to get that azụ anụ ụka. Azụ anụ ụka. Chefuo na onye ọzọ na-ekwu ihe ndị ohi na ndị ama na-ekwu na Nigeria. My happiness that God send our leader to liberate everybody who is not Fulani in Nigeria, because they plan Fulani and British and their agents have in Nigeria. Without God, nobody will liberate that place. That place is a place of devilish people. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 0848. +1 484 0848. Mazi Chima, you called and we didn't get your message. If you want to call back and explain what you were saying better, that'll be fine. I'll give about 15 more minutes to this broadcast before I log off. For those that want to contribute, we pay attention to what is happening to us. If they can get together and conspire against us, we can also get together and save ourselves. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Please turn off your...
Hello, Mazi Alozie. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Hey, John. I did for my location.
Welcome.
I just want to use this opportunity to congratulate our indomitable lion with the Mazi NNAMDI'S Kanu. The only God person make Fulani they hear his voice. So the thing is much plenty grammar no dey for my mouth this evening. But we are there.
Turn off your radio.
I just report say Fulani police and army terrorists don't feel for the police station and every other station wey dey for southeast. But no wahala. The thing why they talk be say make our leader wey be NNAMDI'S Kanu make you remember wetin Israeli Prime Minister wey be Benjamin Netanyahu wetin he do, because na Palestine na dem find trouble for Israel first, but within how many days everybody see am dem come surrender, but the man no gree. So na the same thing why they beg our leader. If this trouble wey Fulani find come here, the oil whether na their own papa or their mama oil wey carry them, dem see Boko Haram for north, dem see ISIS for everywhere, dem see Fulani herdsmen for every other place. Even Kaduna crisis, dem see all of them. Dem no wan go restore peace for that place. Na for southeast, dem carry police and terrorist army come, begin dey shoot people for side. Na war dem find come o. Yesterday, dem dey bomb Olu, dem dey bomb Okigwe, dem dey bomb everywhere. Wetin shele na wetin dey happen? Na dem get the oil. The thing is say we don decide for ourselves say we go, and no human being born of a man go stop Biafra. So listen, nothing alone. Because I tell the whole world, all die na die. It's better for me to die as a hero than to live like a slave. Why be the king wey dey for God now? So whether they like it or not, Biafra must be restored. Biafra restoration is non-negotiable. So now the thing now. So no anything to say whether they like it or not, Biafra must stop. Because now God is happy and now God pass everybody. So now the thing, my brother. So I want let everybody they celebrate Biafra already because we from now to 30th of this month till June. It go chele. Biafra.
Biafra.
You go there for life. Now you say you go celebrate Biafra with all of us.
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can never win it all. So the call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. That is the call number. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Mazi, welcome. Go ahead.
Mazi, God bless you. God bless you. My name is Mazi Abarakwe, calling from Brooklyn, New York. Mazi Alozie, I thank you so much, and I know say time. There's no time, and I'll be very brief, and I will also beg you for a little patience.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll give you the time. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. My supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi, God bless you, and God strengthen you and protect you. You shall get us better, and you shall lead us in the mighty name of salvation. Mazi, I'm thanking all of you for you, particularly for the opportunity you've given me. But before I will say one or two things, let me make a very quick reminder. The Council Foundation is ongoing. The Council Foundation is ongoing. It has not stopped. It's a foundation. It's ongoing, and everybody, love of freedom, IPOB, anyone who loves what we are doing and who loves freedom, is encouraged to be part of this. The account detail is this. The name of the account is IPOB Women INC, and the bank is Chase Bank. In case you want to walk into the bank to make a contribution to this, the account number is 628 087 238. I repeat, the account number is Chase Bank 628 087 238. And if you want to do it at the comfort of your home, you can do the Zelle or the Cash App. And the email is umuada@yahoo.com. And it works very convenient. I use that. The email address is umuada, umuada@yahoo.com. I'm encouraging everyone to be part of this foundation. It's not limited to Council. It's ongoing. The time we are in right now, a lot of sacrifices is required. I already have said it, and we are encouraging everybody to be part of this. Our men will be falling, and then we can't let them down. So that is the reason for this Council Foundation. And even some of us who have met pledges, we can still go there and still add something. It's ongoing, and I'm also encouraging others to join. And those who have made their pledges, I also want to beg them to try and redeem theirs. Mazi, thank you so much. That is that on that. Mazi, I listened to my great leader yesterday. I am really, really happy. I was filled with joy. And I am very proud of my leader. Mazi, what leader was saying, but there's something I want to bring out that we must also take note. When our leader said that the Americans are in the Gulf of Guinea, what are they doing at the Gulf of Guinea? Why can't they go to the route between Niger, down to Libya, Niger, Chad, to Nigeria? Why can't they go there and fight terrorism? What are they doing in the Gulf of Guinea? Two of them will strike all of them. America and England will go for Guinea. The mighty of Yahweh. Mazi, I am encouraging our people to be very resolute, very formidable. And anybody who said that Biafra will be over his dead body, he will not live to see. And anybody who declared that he will see Biafra, like I said, I will see it, he will see it. Our leader, all hardcore who declare that they will see, they will not see. But those who say they will not see, they will never see the matter of their Yeshua. Mazi, Biafra is for selected. I am thanking you, and I will not take too much of your time. There's something I was going through, Mazi, and I cannot, in fact, I'm still laughing. When this one happening in Biafra land, when Omaye invited them to cross and was telling to go and arrest and empower your son, Ego, and the politicians in Abia State, in Ebonyi State. where they said that it was a Rubago that was the unknown gunman. That if any Okon is looking for who to arrest, we can arrest those politicians from Ebonyi State. Well, that's something is so funny. Our leader, Chukwuemeka, is in what we are doing. The camp of our enemies shall be really with confusion, and victory shall be ours. Mazi, thank you so much. I'm thanking every Biafran, our women in particular who came up this morning, who have performed so wonderfully. I thank them so much. And the unity we are talking about, we're already united. It's for those who are still undecided. It's that for them. The earlier they realize what we are doing, and they need to join us, the better for them. I will not take too much of your time. I will stop it here, and I will say thank you so much, and to give others room to talk. My leader, God bless you. My name is Mazi from Brooklyn, New York. Mazi, go ahead, Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. We have to go. We don't have to wait for anybody to approve if we'll be surviving or not. It is our collective effort. Oduduwa, remove yourself from this contraption. Middlebelt, remove yourself from this contraption. Biafra, remove yourself from this contraption, and the whole thing will end. If you make yourself vulnerable, they will continue to take the advantage you're giving them. If you don't give them that chance, if you don't give them that space, they will not. They will have nothing to do. If they still believe that Nigerians they have their envoys working against you, that means they are telling you have no brains. But the simplest thing, call that amalgamation to an end. De-amalgamate. Go your ways, and there's nothing these foreign powers can do. As long as you continue to listen to them, you are a slave, and you will continue to be a slave. Who is dying? You are the one dying. They are not the ones dying. Who is being short-handed? It's you. Whose resources are being milked? It's your resources. And for your information, one day, those resources will run out, and you will remember the day you sold yourself. You will remember that you once had a home, and you were listening to these foreign powers, and they did you in. They are the ones that continue to tell you Nigeria is giant for their own benefit. They are the ones telling you, oh, the most profitable business. You are a business venture. Is that what you are? You accepted it, and that's what you are. You are the most populated. Yes, you are. But at what cost? No brain, inability to control yourself. Oh, you are the most diverse. Yes, you are the most diverse people. That is why you can never be together. If it is a debate, put it up and let's debate on it. Bring it. If it is a debate, for the fact that you are diverse is the number one reason why you must disintegrate. There is nothing. How can you be one when there's nothing linking you together? Common sense. Common sense. Diversity. You are. How can that be your strength? Diversity. Count the ministers you have. They are all Fulani. Diversity. That's your strength. Defense. Count them. They are Fulani. That's diversity. Is that your strength? We continue to be deceived, and we take everything they tell us. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Dr. Alozie.
Mazi, welcome.
Yes, sir. God bless you for your wonderful program. Always, always. Mazi, I just want to read out a very small thing here, and for people to see the analogy and what the Lang family have been doing to Nigeria. This is a letter, a very short letter, written to his colleague by Lugard in September 25th, 1980, where he described the Fulani. He said, Fulani have no ideals, no ambition, such as sensual in character, spendthrift, and a gambler. He is gravely immoral, and he seriously diseased that he is a menace to any community which he seeks to attach himself. This letter was written to the colleague of Lugard, by Lugard, and the name of that colleague is Walter H. Lang. The same Carolina Lang or Lateran Lang that is today trying to prevent the breakage of Nigeria. After the Lugard wrote this letter to W.H. Lang, his colleague, in 1918, September the 25th, precisely. So for you to see how they use the same family, generation over generation, now we are witnessing this so-called high commissioner from United Kingdom by name Carolina Lang, whom I call Latren Lang. Latren, toilet, that's what she is. I just want to make this for people to know that what is holding us has been planned long time ago. If they can describe the Fulanese in this way, look at who put us together. 1918. Imagine, knowing all these things, they still want such people to rule us. In other words, if we do not extricate ourselves from these people, we are doomed for life. Because what was planned against us was not planned today. It's been a long time. I just decided to read it. A letter he wrote to his colleague, Walter H. Lang. Go and Google it. Describing the Fulanis that like this. A menace to any community to which they seek to attack themselves to. These are the people the white men gave to us to rule over us. Thank you, Dr. Alozie. May God bless you.
Thank you, Mazi. I need that information. Forward it to me. Forward it to me. Yes. They are all the same. Both the saboteurs, they have roots. Trace it back, you will see where they originated from. And then the ones dominating you, they have roots. That is why they tell you it is a corporation. They planned it. And they are the ones still ruling. Passed on to their descendants. And they are implementing what their forefathers said. Then what about your forefathers? They have given you the land. Our forefathers gave us the land. And we betraying our forefathers. You are saying one Nigeria. They did not embrace one Nigeria. Our forefathers did not embrace one Nigeria. That's why they fought against it. Unless we disamalgamate, we are not going anywhere. And here she comes. State throttling from Abuja to Onitsha, to Enugu, to Iguacha, in our own land, and you have a president, and your president is nowhere to be heard, nowhere to be seen, can never make a statement condemning what is happening, and the woman from London is ruling you, telling you who to kill and who to spare, and you are there watching. You are there watching, telling me you are in the Senate and you are in the House and you are in the judiciary. What a shame. We'll continue to hammer on it until it sinks in. We'll continue to hammer on it. It is up to us to restore the respect and the dignity of our forefathers, our ancestors. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. That line is gone. It's funny. You see, when you let yourself to be used, you'll be used to the fullest. You will be used to the fullest. The same dominators, they are the ones blowing hot and cold. And you're waiting for them to tell you where to go. They did not protect they did not go to where the trouble is. It is in the south. They have not told you why they want the south. That is more reason why you must say, what is this that these people want? I better protect it. And I told you about the resources. You had it. What they think about you. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from my location.
Mazi, I don't hear you very well. When you start calling, it fades up. I think that's how you make your call. Yeah, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Now we can hear you better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Well, I'm calling from my location, Mazi. And I want to thank our women for coming and putting the record straight.
They are marvelous.
And I want to also say something. Yes, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And our people should listen to our mothers because they are putting this. We must do the needful. Our youth, wake up. Die for what you believe. Don't die as a coward. Look for these people that are killing, pointing at you. Destroy them. Don't wait. People should stop asking our leader to give order. The order has been given. Go out there, destroy these people that are coming to destroy you because they are not going to stop. Neither are we going to stop until we restore our fatherland. People should not continue waiting for Eastern Security Network or on non-government or angels in the heaven or wherever. Do something. Do something. Because there's something that I noticed from most of the things our leader used to say. You are waiting until it happens to you. Even the people that don't want to support Eastern Security Network. You're waiting until your brother, your uncle, your cousin is kidnapped, raped, and murdered before you will know that this is happening. The influence of this world that are busy backing up the Fulani's agenda. You know, sometimes we talk about this. We feel maybe we are the one that is insane. We feel that something is wrong with us. But when we try to ask questions, we find out that there's nothing wrong with us. There's something fundamentally wrong with these people that are baiting the Fulani's conquest to our people. They have been killing our people. But let me say something of what our brother said earlier. I think there's a place you missed. He said, he was speaking to one of these police that were doing operation peacemaking in the East. He said it's not going to be part of the killing in the East. They should have done this peacemaking in Benue or Zamfara or other parts of the North. That the East is very, very peaceful. Why are they saying they should come and make peacemaking in the East? They are only going to use that to kill the Biafrans. That's what our brother said. I think that you missed that point. He was saying, he was speaking actually to a policeman that was part of this operation, whatever they are doing.
I wanted him to repeat it. I wanted him to repeat it so that people will hear.
Oh, yes, it was better he said it for himself, yes. So, Mazi, my submission tonight is that our leader have tell us what Biafra looks like. Our leader have tell us what we need to do. I don't know what else we need to, what we are waiting for. There is somebody that called in. I think he's an elderly man from his voice. There's a problem our leader used in this particular thing. Somebody woke up in Palestinian and fired whatever to Israel. Israel is retaliating. And somebody is saying, no, Israel, stop. Why don't you ask those people to stop? And why did you fire? Now that man was saying, my leader, I support him. This firing, bombing. When we start bombing, we will bomb from Biafra land to Medugri, where the end of Nigeria stopped. People will say we should stop. We will say no when they were bombing us. Did you ask them to stop? We will replicate what happened in Israel. That the Palestinians are using, wherever they're operating from, whether there is human being there or there is no, we are going to bomb everything. But we are going to tell those people, leave that area. We are going to bomb all, because these people went and use the residents
as a shield to be fired into Israel. Now, the same thing Nigerian government is doing to us now. They are firing bombs where residents are. When we start, some people among us, Mazi, I have asked myself questions. I can't get answer. Why our people pointing their people to be killed? Evomai have shed guns to the youth of Ebonyi State. I call opposite people, Uburu people, to stand up and condemn what Evomai is doing. Because Governor Ewu, which is from Abakaliki, which is from Eza, they are going to find tribal war. If Evomai cause what is causing in Ebonyi State, it's going to be tribal. I said this on Radio Biafra last year. It's going to be a tribal war. What Evomai is doing. He's trying to engage the youth of Ozara. And I know that opposite do not believe in Evomai. Because we gave him the vote. As soon as he entered into the seat, he said to us, no, you can go to hell. All he did is to come and destroy people's property in the name of road. We asked him for compensation. He said he's not going to pay. People were buried and they removed them without any compensation. When he agreed to pay compensation, they have already destroyed people's property, whether they like it or not, in perpetuity. And he goes around and committing genocide, giving people guns to go and fight each other. That's what Devoma is doing. And when the state people should stand up and condemn what Devoma is doing. Otherwise, it's going to put all of us into trouble.
Ndeo, thank you very much. And this is where we'll be ending today's broadcast. We'll be on the air again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Now Waiting They Happen. That is the program we have tomorrow, Now Waiting They Happen. Then you have the opportunity to speak in your dialect, in your language, broken English. Welcome. Communicate so that people will understand. We have to understand ourselves. Speak comfortably. You don't have to be afraid. Oh, maybe he will not hear me. We'll hear you. We'll hear you. We'll understand you. And that is the way it is. I think that's about it. That's the way we'll end it today. I have some meetings to attend to. I would have extended the broadcast, but for the fact that I have to do some other things, I wish all of you a good weekend. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. And when I say be on the lookout, protect, watch, and report suspicious movement. Report suspicious movement. That is the only way you can be able to protect yourself. Thanks to all of you that called in. And at this juncture, I will call it the day.